Before you buy just any new car, stop at Neil Huffman Nissan. We'll beat the pants off any deal. And right now, Neil has over 200 vehicles to choose from. Sentras, Stanzas, Maximas, 240SXs, 300ZXs, Pathfinders, pickups, and vans. Over 200 vehicles, all with a Neil Huffman $1,000 price guarantee. We're so sure we've got the best prices in town, we'll beat any other Nissan dealer's price or give you $1,000 cash. Only at Neil Huffman Nissan in DuPont for a deal that can't be beat.
The return of college football's top conference, the SEC. During the 80s, no conference has had more nationally ranked teams or made more bowl appearances than the Southeastern Conference. College football's top-ranked powers: Alabama, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, LSU, and Tennessee hit the field with a game-breaking plays. Touchdown! Then, let's go to the hoop for another slam-bang season of America's game, the NBA. TBS takes you front row for the hottest teams and all the magic of the NBA. The fall premiere is here, exclusively on the station TBS.
One of the nicest traditions at Christmas time is to hang mistletoe over your doorway. You never know who you'll meet.
Save now on Levi's jeanswear, just $14.97 each for the original shrink-to-fit button-front denim jeans. Boys sizes just $12.97 each at Miller's Outpost, your Merry Christmas store.
It's for you.
Are you still collecting the same old stuff? We'll start something new with stamps, especially now with our new American Wildlife issue. 50 beautifully detailed animal, bird, reptile, and insect stamps, each commemorating America's natural wildlife heritage, now at your post office. And remember, unlike some things, once you collect stamps, you can enjoy their beauty forever.
The house is paid up. Kids are out of college. Things are fantastic.
So what's the problem?
Things are not so fantastic. A financial genius, I'm not.
Very few of us are. We can help. At New York Life, we have the resources to make the most of your resources. We offer a range of financial opportunities, including mutual funds, annuities, and limited partnerships. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Get the most out of life with New York Life.
Next time out on the HBO Comedy Hour, we've got Whoopi Goldberg live in Fontaine. Why Am I Straight?
Fontaine, why am I straight? I mean, it's a good question. It's a profound question. If you want to know the answer as much as I do, then you're going to have to tune in Saturday, August 6th at 10 p.m. for HBO Live Hour Comedy.
Excuse me, Whoopi, that's HBO Comedy Hour Live? But don't sweat it, because that's what live comedy's all about. Whoopi Goldberg.
We're talking serious comedy here.
Premiering Saturday.
There's more to explore right after these messages.
Geographic is being brought to you in part by Oklahoma Natural Gas Company. Oklahoma Natural Gas has provided efficient natural gas to business, industry, and homes for over 75 years.
The following geographic moment is brought to you by Kodak VR35 for pictures that come alive. Fish Market. Catch it in 2 weeks on National Geographic Explorer.
We now return to Hyundai Movie of the Week, Easy Rider.
I wait all winter to get outside. I love warm weather, except for my hay fever, allergies. But this year I'll try the Comtrex made just for allergy sinus relief.
Comtrex AS multi-symptom allergy sinus formula does it all, so it's all you need for an allergy with a stuffy nose, sneezing, watery eyes, and headache. Sudafed can't relieve all those symptoms. Chlortrimeton can't. Actifed can't. But Comtrex AS can.
All I need.
Comtrex Allergy Sinus Formula is all you need.
The gavel falls at noon today for the special session. Good morning, I'm Tammy Payne in the newsroom. Coming up at noon, a live report from the state capitol where teachers are supporting the governor's tax plan. And a sensitive subject, sex and your kids. We'll have more at noon.
News 4, going all out for Oklahoma.
And now, The Cosby Show on WHAS-TV.
Herb Mays, the man and drive, stopping in off of I-65, stopping at King's One-Hour Cleaners, located 211 South on 18th Street. For pickup and delivery service, call 585-4768. This cleaner is open 6 days a week from 8 until 8. And that corn laundry is open 7 days a week from 6 until 12. King's! Oh, before I go, let me remind you that King's got a special going on this week. Monday through Thursday, 5 pairs of pants can be cleaned for only $6.99.
I'm Peter Graves. On Discover the World of Science, we'll see how new research can help a deaf child see the sound of his own voice. Also, the craziest way to become king of the mountain. A robot van that's supposed to know where it's going. And the search for dinosaurs. How did they end and how did they begin? Join me next time on Discover the World of Science.
Peter Graves is your host Wednesday at 8.
When you're hot, you're hot. Buy a select Volkswagen Jetta and we'll give you air conditioning at no extra charge. A savings of $740. See your participating Volkswagen dealer soon. Otherwise, you could be left out in the cold.
Now McDonald's is tossing salad that's truly Oriental. New chicken salad Oriental. Fresh green peppers. And chicken. Crunchy water chestnuts. And chicken. Crisp chow mein noodles. And chicken. Lots of chicken. That's McDonald's new chicken salad Oriental. And we're tossing it fresh to go all day.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Tonight on KPDX TV 49's Drive-In Theater, a young man is thrust into the world of nightmares and fantasies when his psychic powers enable him to enter other people's dreams. Dennis Quaid stars in the bizarre Dreamscape. Next on KPDX TV 49, your movie station.
Reach out. It's an easy thing to do. You can make it happen with just a word or two. You don't need a reason to make somebody's day. All you do is reach out and touch someone. People you miss so much, they long for your touch. You know what words can do. Coming from you, all you do is reach out and touch someone.
When you can feel the love across the miles, that's AT&T.
So you people gotta get out of there. Okay? No, you gotta, vamos promisos. Get out, you understand?
A ti cuando te digan así respondes, ¿eh?
Huh? Give me that again.
No te dan una nota del aire.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, the feeling's mutual.
For fun and laughter, stay up with Barney Miller, Sunday night at 11 on Channel 13.
The new Peugeot 505 STX is such a refined, elegant, eminently comfortable place to be. Sometimes you just want to take your time and enjoy it. Even though its equally refined V6 engine is more than capable of overpowering cars famous for their performance. Introducing the Peugeot 505 STX. Nothing else feels like it.
KCET is having a party at Disneyland on February 21st, and you're invited.
Enjoy unlimited use of all Disneyland attractions, free giveaways, big band dancing, and a magical tribute to KCET with the Disneyland Circus Fantasy Parade. To order your tickets, call toll-free 1-800-873-2713. Show your support for KCET and join the celebration Sunday, February 21st at Disneyland.
Good evening, I'm Chris Curl. Coming up in 2 minutes on the CNN Evening News, we'll report on the trial of American Eugene Hasenfuss in Nicaragua, who was captured running guns to the Contras. Hasenfuss could get up to 30 years in jail if he's convicted on the charges of violating Nicaragua's security law. We'll report on General Motors' decision to pull out of South Africa because the company is losing money and losing patience with the slow progress toward eliminating apartheid. We'll report on a study by the American Cancer Society showing that fewer Americans smoke now than 10 years ago, but those who do smoke, smoke more. We'll have these stories and more coming up on the CNN Evening News, and in a moment, Karen McGinnis will have the national weather forecast.
We have been fascinated from the beginning. As a machine, the human body remains a supreme invention. To unlock its potential, we offer Soloflex. Simple and efficient, like the body itself, which may explain why Soloflex looks less like a machine and more like a work of art.
Given a choice between learning computing and playing video games, which do you think a kid would choose? Exactly. That's why Zortek, a new learning game, was created exclusively for Commodore home computers. As kids play Zortek, they're really finding their way around a computer keyboard and mastering basic computer programming. So before you buy a computer for your kids to learn on, make sure it's one they'll want to learn on. One that plays Zortek and other painless learning games. A Commodore home computer.
I'm Marty Stauffer. Don't miss a single weekly adventure of Wild America.
Yesterday, my doctor told me my family could have a calcium deficiency. She said 7 out of 10 Americans don't get enough calcium.
But thanks to this, I feel much better. It's new Citrus Hill plus calcium.
How's it taste?
Great!
It's 100% pure orange juice plus calcium.
And its CCM calcium delivery system is a better source of calcium, so it's even more readily absorbed than the calcium in milk. That's why new Citrus Hill plus calcium is the first product to be accepted by the American Medical Women's Association of 10,000 leading women physicians. And what's more important, it's been accepted by this family.
New Citrus Hill plus calcium, also available in grapefruit, the better new source of calcium for
my family's health.
It's hard work making everybody happy.
Here are fluffy slippers and a pretty nightie for Rainbow Bright. And you can get them free while supplies last when you buy a 9-inch Rainbow Bright. Color Cottage, Starlight, and Twink each sold separately.
At last, I can relax. Hello, Rainbow Bright. Here we go again.
This free offer of slippers and a nightie comes in specially marked packages of the 9-inch Rainbow Bright, new by Mattel.
Quick, name the sweepstakes that's made more winners millionaires than any other.
American Family.
David won $10 million.
Thanks, American Family.
Only American Family publishers have made so many winners millionaires. You may be next. American Family's next $10 million winner. Millions enough to be comfortable for life. So be sure to enter the American Family sweepstakes with my picture. It could make you very, very rich. $10 million rich.
Fortune in stolen gems. Meet Audrey Hepburn and Robert Wagner on an adventure that will give them a run for their lives.
I tried to carry a gun like everybody else.
It's not that I mind being shot at. It's just not knowing why that keeps me up nights. I wouldn't wait 7 days to kiss a woman.
I suppose you bash them over the head and drag them into a cave, eh?
I whistle, and they come running.
It's a romance that will capture her heart.
What some people do for love.
Love Among Thieves.
Monday, April 20th is special as top chariot racers go head-to-head in one of the most unusual and exciting events in quarter-horse competition, as TNN takes you to Elko, Nevada for the World Championships of Cutter and Chariot Racing. And springtime is foaling season. You'll tour quarter-horse breeding farms, meet top breeders, and take a look at some of this year's latest arrivals. It all happens on America's Horse, Monday, April 20th at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific on TNN.
Spring in Oklahoma. That means severe storms are on the way. More tornadoes form in March, April, May, and June than any other time of the year. At 5 Alive, we can forecast dangerous weather, but we can't do anything to keep it away. What we can do is help you develop a plan that will protect you and your family when threatening weather approaches. That's why I've written a booklet called Surviving Oklahoma's Weather, and I'll be in Chickasha and El Reno on Monday, and then in Norman, Stillwater, Enid, and Shawnee the rest of the week to bring copies to you. You can survive Oklahoma's weather. Hope to see you there.
PM Magazine, it's hot. Hot fun. Hot faces. It's hot. Hot shots. Hot spots. It's hot. Hot show. Hot, it's hot. If it's hot, it's happening on PM Magazine, weeknights at 7:30 on WHAS-TV.
Nature is made possible by public television stations, your gas company, and America's gas industry, supplying natural gas across this land of ours, providing gas energy to fuel industry, warm homes, heat water, and cook meals for over 160 million people from coast to coast.
In August, HBO brings home the brightest stars and the biggest hits. HBO, the best movies. The summer's hottest star sizzles as the romantic leading man.
When I go, it'll be through the front door.
Gene Hackman, Sean Young, and Kevin Costner in the blockbuster political thriller, No Way Out. The best.
The police are the suspects.
Critics call it a snappy, sassy battle of the sexes when hot Hollywood leading man Dennis Quaid joins forces with Ellen Barkin in the movie that made her a star, The Big Easy. The best. From the director of St. Elmo's Fire.
You're a vampire, Michael. Will you wait till Mom finds out, buddy?
Kiefer Sutherland co-stars with Corey Haim in The Lost Boys. The best. Variety calls it engrossing. His fans call it rock and roll. Lou Diamond Phillips as Richie Valens in La Bamba. The best. Coming in September, Nadine and Platoon. HBO, the best movies.
Hey, Kool-Aid coolers have twice the fruit juice.
Coolers are really hot. Twice the juice is what they've got.
Compared to these juice drinks, Kool-Aid coolers have twice the real fruit juices. Make it cooler.
Hot.
Oklahoma college students have wrapped up their annual mock legislative session. Join us for all the news, weather, and sports on 5 Alive News tonight at 10.
Please stay tuned. The following announcement contains important information about how you can receive some of the most inspirational music ever recorded absolutely free.
Have you had the time to read the best-selling book of all time? Now your day can be greatly improved by listening to the new King James dramatized talking Bible on cassette tape.
And he arose and rebuked the wind and said to the sea,
Peace, be still.
And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm.
And if you order the new King James dramatized talking Bible now through this special TV offer, you'll receive absolutely free these 2 cassette tapes featuring 20 different inspirational songs. This offer not available in stores. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-344-1144. To save COD charges, use your credit card or send $39.95 plus $3 postage and handling to Talking Bible, P.O. Box 777, Brentwood, Tennessee. Phone orders delivered in 5 to 7 days.
Presented by McDonald's.
National Geographic has been brought to you in part by First Interstate Bank. The first is still first.
Now, back to Larry King Live on CNN.
Sean Connery makes a welcome return. This is the better Bond, and by a wide margin, declares the New York Times. Sean Connery is back and greater than ever, says Rex Reed. Joel Siegel says Connery is wonderful. For Bond fans, I was up there cheering. It's inventive, imaginative, tension-filled fun, says the Los Angeles Times. And Gene Siskel of At the Movies declares 007's a winner again. See Sean Connery in Never Say Never Again. Rated PG. Now playing.
The summit brings a slight thaw in U.S.-Soviet relations. Tonight's top story on Washington Week in Review. Ford Motor Company, worldwide manufacturer of automotive products, has provided funding for this program. At Ford, quality is job one. Additional funding is provided by Ford Aerospace and Communications Corporation.
In New York City, fire consumed the top floors of a high-rise apartment building, killing 7 people. That's News Brief. More later on the Weekend Report.
It's the way we test the waters, the way we try our wings. It's the way we find the courage to do some crazy things. Drinking our kind of coffee, good to the last drop, yeah. Only Maxwell House fresh flavor, tastes like coffee made our way. Only Maxwell House fresh flavor.
When the bell rang.
I know, but you're the one I want to talk to. You're our new maintenance man, aren't you?
Yep.
Well, yesterday I got some complaints about strange sounds and smells coming out of room 7.
That's right. That's the room where that weird chemist was at.
Well, then I guess those spots on the wall are the chemist's experiments.
Well, sort of. Actually, they are the chemist.
That's Hee-Haw, Saturday nights at 6 on Channel 13.
RCA sales going on at Jim and Mary's, so if you're lazy like Jim...
Lazy like me?
Okay, like me. Get this RCA remote TV so you can sit back, relax, and kick your feet up like Jim.
Like me?
Oh, like me. Or if you got 16 grandchildren like Jim...
Speak for yourself.
Okay, like me. This camcorder can tape the grandchildren for the whole family's enjoyment.
I'm family. What about my enjoyment?
With an RCA TV and VCR in the bedroom, you watch movies while I tape the grandchildren.
She's thinking of me.
I fooled him. Catch the RCA sale at Jim and Mary's, both locations.
Hello, Deli.
Now get all your deli favorites.
Well, hello, Deli.
In new Oscar Mayer Select Slices.
Oscar Mayer put deli taste where it belongs. Smoked turkey breast, fellas and all the rest. Fellas.
9 select slices like corned beef and pastrami.
So take a bite, fellas. Oscar Mayer's got it right, fellas.
Deli taste is here today.
Deli taste the whole way.
Deli will never be the same again.
A cliffhanger at today's Bedlam Series wrestling duel. The story at 10.
The crew of It's a Living serves up a new season of laughs.
When are you going to come up to my place and see my etchings?
When hell freezes over.
Saturdays at 6 on KPDX TV 49.
The fact is, Major, we have a killer aboard.
Best of Bronson Week begins with Breakheart Pass. Tuesday at 8 on Channel 13.
I'd seen his kind before. Another business guy with a problem too big for his wingtips. What can I do you for, pal?
Well, I seem to be missing a few people.
A few?
Well, actually, a million.
A million?
Last year, 1 million families stopped buying Diet Coke and switched to Diet Pepsi.
Any ideas?
Well, I've got my suspicions. This could take a while to crack.
Pal, the move is to the great taste of Diet Pepsi.
1-800-LOAN-YES? What's that?
The money store's local toll-free number.
1-800-LOAN-YES?
That's the number to call for second mortgage loans.
I can remember that. Don't forget, fixed rate.
That's right. The rate stays the same for the life of the loan. Qualified homeowners can get quick approval right over the phone. Borrow up to $100,000 or more. Call the money store toll-free. Dial 1-800-LOAN-YES.
What'd you buy?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
Introducing Magic Mushroom, the long-lasting air freshener from Airwick.
Cute.
Cute.
With the unique centimeter release system as effective day 1 as day 30. Magic Mushroom.
Long.
Lasting.
Yeah.
A quality newscast takes quality news people.
Chuck Olmsted, Action 11 News at the State Capitol in Franklin.
Live by satellite from Washington, Melissa Forsyth for the 5:30 Action 11 News.
Doug Profit, Action 11 News, 19.
4 months for fire. Her biggest job is guiding future
The
candidates.
first victim was found yesterday.
In Bullitt County, Mark Ebert.
Quality people and a quality newscast. Action 11 News on WHAS TV.
Schools, businesses, and organizations interested in purchasing video cassettes of this episode or the entire series should call 1-800-54-JAPAN.
Shrimp to make your mouth water.
Red Lobster brings you our Shrimp Festival.
Make your spirits fly.
11 shrimp specials the way we know you love them, starting at $6.95.
Make you flip with every tip of every shrimp you try.
From our sizzling shrimp scampi to shrimp and lobster to our huge shrimp feast. Now at the Shrimp Festival, only at
Red Lobster. We know how you love seafood.
There's no place like HBO, America's leading pay TV network.
Hello, everyone. I'm Karen McGinnis with your CNN weather update. A lot of cold air is invading the Northeast. Tomorrow, temperatures only in the 40s and the 50s. But for tonight, many areas are going to see frost and freeze warnings all the way from Michigan through New York, Vermont, down through Delaware, and parts of Virginia. We're going to see highs tomorrow in the 70s throughout much of the nation and 80s all the way up through California and a portion of Oregon. Details coming up at the bottom of the hour.
This year in America, 1.8 million children will be reported missing. Some of them could be right here in your city. The children you are about to see are still missing. Please watch carefully. Maybe your eyes can bring them home.
If you have seen any of these children, please call Florida Department of Law Enforcement toll-free at 1-800-342-0821.
Jacques Cousteau's rediscovery of the world, New Zealand, is brought to you by Chrysler, driving to be the best. Rides inside. Chrysler Plymouth. We're working together to be the best.
Good evening, I'm Chris Curl. Coming up in 2 minutes on the CNN Evening News. We'll report on the police raid today on the offices of political extremist Lyndon LaRouche in Virginia. The raid occurred shortly before several LaRouche followers were indicted for alleged credit card fraud. We'll report on the sinking of a Soviet nuclear submarine in the Atlantic Ocean off Bermuda 3 days after an explosion and fire on board killed 3 crew members. And we'll update the flooding in the Midwest and the Great Plains. National Guardsmen have been sent to help evacuate residents in St. Charles County, Missouri, after a levee broke there today. We'll have these stories and more coming up on the CNN Evening News, and in a moment, Karen McGinnis will have the national weather forecast.
There's a guy so hip, you say he's a dude. The only place to find him is on the tube. He's got style, smile, don't need bread, because when he gets in trouble, he just uses head. MacGyver.
MacGyver.
Out of sight.
MacGyver.
The dynamite.
MacGyver.
MacGyver. Check it out. He can't be fooled, he can't do no wrong. He can kill the bad guys with a homemade bomb. MacGyver. That's right.
MacGyver.
MacGyver, check it out. Tomorrow night.
When we return, meet model plane enthusiasts. Their scaled-down creations take to the air like the real thing. It's right after this on Explore.
Keep your holidays safe. Please don't drink and drive.
This is Ken Lass inviting you to join Channel 13 for another exciting weekend of sports programming. On Saturday at 2:30, it's the Payne Weber Tennis Tournament from Sanibel Harbor Resort in Florida, followed by third-round coverage of the USF&G Golf Tournament from New Orleans. Coverage of both events continues Sunday with Payne-Weber Tennis at 12:30 and the final round of the USF&G at 3. And don't forget the George Michael Sports Machine Sunday night at 11:30. It's all here this weekend on Channel 13, the sports leader in Alabama.
I had a real problem with tartar on my teeth. The hygienist would have to work super hard to clean my teeth. It was like I had a concrete on the bottom and she had to chip away at it. And she recommended that I start using the Crest Tartar Control. After a year or two of using the Tartar Control Crest, going back for my checkups was so pain-free and painless. It's effective. When they say it's Tartar Control toothpaste, that's what they mean, it's Tartar Control toothpaste. Yes, I have proof that it works. You gotta look at my teeth.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tim Malloy, and here's some of what we're going to have for you tonight at 10. Angry American Indians take over a newspaper and take hostages. And do you want to know what's really going on in the water you swim in? We're going to take you to the bottom of Santa Monica Bay and show you what LA's sewage is actually doing. Join us for these stories and more right after Jacques Cousteau.
This week only, you cannot buy it for less.
When you shop Cimarron Pottery.
Thousands of beautiful silk flowers. You cannot buy them for less. Biggest selection of baskets, from tiny to tremendous, and you can't buy them for less. First come, first serve furniture savings, like this fabulous brass and glass table with 4 chairs. Regular $169.95. This week only $89.95. You cannot buy it for less.
When you shop Cimarron Pottery.
More than a pottery store.
Frank Hudson and 5:30 Action 11 News.
It's important not to arrive at a story with a preconceived notion of what you're going to find. Your eyes and your ears should guide you through that story. You've got no time to waste in the field. You've got deadlines to meet. You've got to know instinctively how to develop that story. Sometimes the words that you choose to tell your story, even the way that you deliver that story, that's the key as to whether you're making contact.
5:30 Action 11 News, the news leader.
Coming soon on OETA. Gain a new understanding of an important event, the return of Comet Halley.
This is News Brief, brought to you by Health Equipment Unlimited.
Good evening, I'm Ron Gardner. It's 40 degrees in Oklahoma City. Skies are clear. Fire investigators say transients trying to keep warm may have started the fire that did at least $300,000 damage to a refrigerated foods warehouse on Hudson Street early this morning. We'll have more at 10. Now this.
I'm not panicking yet, but Ian is our major weapon for this meeting, and I don't see him.
I spoke to him last night. He said he'll meet us there.
What, is he taking a different flight?
He's not flying, he's driving.
He is driving the 300 miles.
He just bought a 190 class Mercedes. Says he's never driven anything like it.
Well, that's great, but why would he want to do all that driving when he doesn't have to?
I guess that's the whole point.
If you want to learn more about Japan, we recommend this companion book, Japan. This hardcover edition contains over 140 full-color photographs taken by award-winning photographer Joel Sackett. To order a copy, call 1-800-524-7000 to charge by major credit card, or mail $24.95 to WTTW Japan, Box 1100, Chicago, Illinois 60690. Your purchase helps support programming on public television.
Dr. Charles R. Johnson, an experienced leader in dental implants.
I feel as if I have my own teeth. I feel like it's just a part of me.
Experience and advanced technique give Dr. Charles R. Johnson another answer to tooth loss.
I wish I'd known about it 5 years ago. I'd have done it then.
It's a reliable alternative to plates or missing teeth.
I feel better about myself. And
call Dr. Charles R. Johnson. Collect at 848-3719.
I'm Mike Chinoy, and this is Inner Mongolia, a hauntingly beautiful place virtually untouched by the rest of the world. Home to the Mongols, the descendants of Genghis Khan, now struggling to come to terms with the Chinese authorities who control the territory and with the process of social and economic change now sweeping China. Join me for a rare look inside Inner Mongolia
next week at 8 p.m. Eastern on CNN's Prime News.
Holiday Inn salutes the people who go the distance and then some.
Here's to the winners, those who move mountains. Here's to the miracles they make us see. Here's to all brothers, here's to all people, here's to the winners all of us can be.
Here's to the people who make wishes come true by working hard at them every day. To the people with faith enough to try, patience enough to smile, and the willingness to start over. To all the people who still believe in dreams and in themselves.
Here's to the winners all of us can be.
Holiday Inn welcomes and reminds you, if you're a winner, we're on your way.
Channel 13 is now broadcasting in stereo. If you own a stereo-equipped television set, you can now enjoy 15 NBC programs. That's over 10 hours of entertainment per week in stereo. Your favorite shows, such as Miami Vice, The Cosby Show, Family Ties, Cheers, Remington Steele, and many more. NBC is the only network offering a wide variety of programming with stereophonic sound, and you can enjoy it all only on Channel 13.
Every one of us has, at one time or another, felt worry and frustration about being effective in sharing our faith and the love of God. How can we do that in such a way in winning others to the Lord without losing their friendship? This new study edition of the Bible has giant print and special notes to help you to deal with the objections about the faith, about the Bible, and will ease up the tension and liberate you so that you can share your faith winsomely with others. I recommend it heartily. I hope you'll get this special edition today.
The Year of the Bible Foundation is offering this special giant print edition of the Bible for a limited time for only $14.95 with no charge for shipping and handling. Use your credit card to order yours now by calling 1-800-554-6783. That's 1-800-554-6783. In North Carolina, call 1-800-334-0085.
Sunday Live, Sunday at 6 on Channel 13.
Okay, life insurance. Whose policies have made more money? Oh, the top company. Northwestern Mutual Life. So who was number 1 in 85? Huh? Okay, 5 years ago. 10, 20, 50. Wow. If they've done that well in the past, who should I buy from in the future? Guess I didn't need a computer to figure that out. I'll give one of their agents a call.
I'm even jazzier in my BVDs.
BVD brand underwear. Whatever you do, that extra comfort helps you do it better.
At my age, I've done just about everything in my BVDs.
In business, a lot can happen. If you want to keep up every week, you have a choice. Not Forbes, not Fortune. You can read Business Week, or you can read a week of the Wall Street Journal. Either way, you'll find out all you need to know. The question is, how much time are you willing to spend in the process? Business Week is designed for busy people. One look at the cover, and you'll know exactly where to turn inside. A quick scan of the contents page, and you'll have all the events of the week that interest you. Business Week does more than inform. It entertains, with stories that are compellingly told in both words and pictures. If you want to keep up with what's going on out there every week, all year long, there's more than one way to go about it. The choice is yours.
Business has never looked better in Business Week. And if you subscribe right now, you can take advantage of a very attractive offer. 32 issues for the low basic rate of only $24.95. That's just 78 cents an issue. A savings of more than 60% off the $2 cover price. And along with your paid subscription, Business Week will send you one more valuable business tool. The Business Week Compact Office on the Go, free. It has all the essentials you need to work at home, on a plane, or just about anywhere. And remember, it's free with your paid subscription to Business Week. Here's how to subscribe.
Just call 1-800-643-3000 and we'll send you 32 issues of Business Week for only $24.95. This low basic rate saves you more than $39 off the cover price. The compact Office on the Go is free with your paid subscription. That number again is 1-800-643-3000. Call now.
Bausch & Lomb creates the miracle solution. Renew disinfecting solution. A miracle solution that will change the way you disinfect your lenses. Renew. So convenient, saline rinsing is no longer necessary. Now you can disinfect and even rinse your lenses all in Renew from Bausch & Lomb. Renew with Diamed. Nothing could be gentler or more convenient. Renew from Bausch & Lomb makes living with contacts easier.
As we take a look at 5 Alive radar, we can look at a line of very strong thunderstorms stretching across the western across the western border area of our state. As we take a closer view, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 9:45 for people in Harper and Ellis counties in northwestern Oklahoma. Also, this just into the Weather Service, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for eastern Rogers Mills County. A storm is located near Hammond and moving towards Strong City. It's moving towards the northeast at 25 miles an hour. This storm is producing strong gusty winds and has potential to produce some large hail as well. Stay tuned to 5 Alive. We'll keep you updated as the weather situations merit.
Stay with the Superstation. Next, stay tuned for court-pounding action when the Houston Rockets battle it out with the Denver Nuggets. Next on the Superstation.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize Double Mint's the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum.
This is a Commodore home computer system. With it, you can learn music, take care of your household accounts, file your lists, type your letters, get into telecommunications, and entertain your family. But it all starts with the Commodore 64 or VIC-20. And now is the right time to start because the price of all Commodore software is now up to 50% less. Commodore computers, in more homes than any other home computer.
It'll be great.
I'll be scared.
Just think how glad you'll be when you're all done and maybe we'll all go to McDonald's.
I'll be glad when I'm done. I'll be glad when I'm done. I'll be... Think McDonald's. Oh, I wish I were already there instead of here playing this song. Oh, I would have a big chocolate shake, a cheeseburger, and also, and also fries. And I would eat my fries myself and not give any to my dumb brother. Hands off, they're mine, all mine. Oh, but my recital is almost done. It wasn't bad, I'm still alive. And now I can have my chocolate shake, my cheeseburger, and also and also fries.
On the second half of Explorer, we'll tour India's majestic Taj Mahal Hotel. Built nearly a century ago, it remains true to the glory and elegance of the past. Then it's a look at the ancient and noble sport of falconry. It's all coming up when Explorer returns.
The new day begins on Newsnight. The breaking stories, the updates, the day ahead. News for a wide-awake world. CNN Newsnight with Dave Walker and Lois Hart premieres on CNN Monday at midnight Eastern, 9 Pacific.
The brightest stars, the biggest hits. HBO, the best movies. Nick Nolte stars in the riveting true story of a man sentenced to life imprisonment in San Quentin. A powerful drama. Weeds. Francis Coppola's chilling drama of the Vietnam War with James Caan, James Earl Jones, and Angelica Houston. Gardens of Stone. Kim Basinger, Jeff Bridges, and Rip Torn discover there's more to murder, comedy, and romance in the crime caper Nadine. Coming up next, Kiefer Sutherland and his vampires team up for a horrifying comedy, The Lost Boys.
To prove there's nothing like minute rice, look at all the fast dishes Gladys has made. Minute rice lemon chicken, minute rice oriental, minute rice primavera, saucy peas, minute rice PF, minute
For
rice...
any fast recipe, reliable minute rice is light and fluffy in 5 minutes. The other national instant is soupy.
Great, Gladys, but what about dessert?
Do you feel lonely tonight?
Looking to meet new friends to talk with?
Call 1-900-909-2222 and listen.
As the man or woman that you desire, introduce and describe themselves.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm
6'1", dark hair, blue eyes.
With selective introductions, you make the choice, or leave your own introduction and receive calls from those interested in you.
Meet a new friend. You make the choice.
Call 1-900-909-2222. $2 for the first minute, 35 cents for the additional minute.
Shelley Pemberton suffers from frequent sinus headaches.
It's a pressure all through my sinuses. It's a dull, constant pain, just a nagging pain.
To relieve the pain and pressure of her sinus headache, Shelley Pemberton took a maximum strength pain reliever with a maximum strength pressure reliever, Tylenol sinus medication.
It's gone. It's gone. The pain and pressure is gone. I don't have it anymore. I feel great.
Tylenol sinus medication for maximum sinus headache relief.
The following geographic moment is brought to you by Acura Legend and Integra precision-crafted automobiles, exclusively at your Acura dealers.
Wednesday.
It's a wonderful day.
Look who's snowbound with their favorite girls.
What are we going to do?
Perfect strangers. Then, are the kids ready for Uptown?
What's your sign?
Sagittarius?
No, not you. Him.
Head of the class.
Wednesday. Local presentation of nature is made possible in part through a grant from Oklahoma Natural Gas Company.
I'm Chris Curl. At the top of the hour, right after Larry King, Don Farm and I will have a report from Nicaragua, where the captured American Eugene Hasenfuss is going on trial for running guns to the Contras. We'll look at the American Gold Eagle coin on its first day on sale, and we'll report on the controversy surrounding it. We'll have these stories and a look at the latest on who smokes and who doesn't on the CNN Evening News.
When weather is news, turn to 5 Alive.
I'm Mario Machado, and I'd like to tell you about KCET Magazine, the fresh new viewer's guide to Southern California. In April, the cover story is on Pacific Rim Overtures, KCET's new series on Japan. You'll also read about mystery writer P.D. James, sex education in schools, the latest frontiers of dream research, 72 hours in Laguna Beach, and much more.
Make the connection with the day the universe changed, starting October 13th.
The Fuller family finished 4 fried foods, and this is the fullest the Fullers have ever felt. Alka-Seltzer to the rescue. Alka-Seltzer fixes your acid indigestion and headache in a flash.
Alka-Seltzer to the rescue.
Nominated for Best Actor, Paul Newman, Bob Hoskins, William Hurt, Dexter Gordon, and James Woods. Their memories will be made on Oscar night, Monday, March 30th.
Richard, let's make a deal. You loan me your new Cutlass Supreme and I'll fill her up. Dad, Olds gave me a year's supply of Chevron gasoline. Marilyn, $50 to use your new Tornado.
I got $1,500 back from Olds.
Oh, Sharon, need help financing your Cutlass Calais?
I got 4.9 financing. Sorry.
This is not your father's Oldsmobile.
Hey, kid.
Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal on a new generation Oldsmobile.
Tuesday, Charles Bronson rides a train bound for death and destruction, and Breakheart Pass may be the end of the line.
The fact is, Major, we have a killer aboard.
Yes, we have.
You promised.
When a man is a killer, arsonist, a cheat, and a coward, it's hardly surprising if he turns out to be a liar as well.
Best of Bronson Week continues as Jill Ireland co-stars in Breakheart Pass, Tuesday at 8 on Channel 13.
And Allied Corporation, a world leader in advanced technology products for the aerospace, automotive, chemicals, and electronics industries.
only one station stands behind its commitment to give you the best news coverage possible. WHAS-TV. Adding a new half hour of news at 5:30 because you want news earlier in the evening. Taking the lead to use the most advanced equipment, giving you the best quality available. And continuing to cover the stories where they happen, as they happen. The only station where news comes first. Action 11 News, the news leader.
Every thinking person is afraid of the future portrayed in tonight's program. We've set aside tomorrow to hear your feelings and your ideas on how to make the world safer. Join us tomorrow morning beginning at 9 with Michael Jackson and his guest experts. Tomorrow evening from 7 to 12, hear Hilly Rose and Ira Fistel. Look, we don't have all the answers, but we can start by asking the right questions.
Listen to the radio station that listens to you.
The following program is recommended by the National Education Association.
Persons with hemophilia usually get a lot more than the medicine they need with their injections of concentrated clotting factor. That's because the remedy for uncontrollable bleeding ordinarily is made from blood components taken from hundreds, even thousands of donors. Now, scientists use biological engineering to make a new clotting factor that's 99% pure. Babies and small children not yet exposed to potentially dangerous infections have the most to gain with the new clotting factor. With Medical Watch, I'm Dan Rutz.
For the Headline News Network 24 hours a day, call your cable operator.
In response to a recent WHAS-TV editorial on the David Duke election, here is Charles Fort.
Mr. Coven seems upset that David Duke, Klansman, racist, and bigot, was elected representative by a majority of voters in his Louisiana district. He assumes that because Louisvillians are such nice people, something like this could never happen here. The issue is not whether Mr. Duke, or possibly even you or I, is a racist or bigot, but whether rights taken from some and conferred on others is either just or constitutional. No fair-minded person would argue that true desegregation enhances race relations and prevents discrimination. However, when does desegregation become forced integration with attendant loss of freedom of choice and association of both races? When does equal opportunity become affirmative action or reverse discrimination? When does opportunity based on merit for entrance or promotion on jobs become favoritism of individuals based on color of skin? When does the issue of race itself become the basis of violation of human rights, injustice, and discrimination? Mr. Duke is asking such questions, and in my opinion, they are right and proper ones. Mr. Duke's voice is a courageous and almost alone one, crying in the media wilderness. It is also a very refreshing and different one. News commentators and politicians, if they address questions of race relations at all, it is with the inane bleat of a bleeding heart liberal.
Tonight, America, presented by Jell-O Instant Pudding. Kids just love it. And Northwestern Mutual Life, the quiet company, where actions speak louder than words.
Sometimes life can get a little crazy.
Nothing's that simple. I know that. The world is complicated. Good morning.
And just over the edge,
Do you think I could have another 5 minutes?
there's a place they call Mariah, premiering April 1st.
If you've never thought of buying an antique, come to Portland Antique Company. We rent an additional warehouse for what is possibly Portland's biggest antique sale ever, packed with thousands of antiques we just bought in Europe. Every item is reduced in price by 20 to 50%. Come, explore 2 warehouses filled with antiques. This special sale lasts 10 days only, from Saturday, January 16th through Monday, January 25th. Portland Antique Company, corner of 13th and Northwest Gleason, open every day, 10 to 6.
The following movie has been rated R by the Motion Picture Association of America. It is intended for mature audiences. Parents may wish to consider whether it should be viewed by children under 17.
Drawn College can put you on the fast train to success. Fast train. There's an urgent need for nursing assistants in this region. The new fast train system at Drawn College is helping fill these career positions by offering the very best training in the shortest time possible. Ready for a career in the medical field? Fast train. Call the Nursing Assistant Division at Drawn College about the fast training system.
Welcome to the new world, where all the rules have changed. A world of financial expertise to accumulate assets, finance mortgages. A world of insurance protection for lives, property, and businesses. A world of comprehensive, affordable health services. It's the world of the travelers. One of America's strongest insurance, financial, and health service experts. The travelers. You're better off under the umbrella.
Monday. Sock it to me. From Lucy to Letterman, relive TV's funniest moments.
Oh, come on, Daddy-O. You're pulling my hair.
It's classic comedy on television. Next, join 4 Americans and experience the wonders of China on a National Geographic special. Then, the White South said no to school integration, but the civil rights movement fought back. Eyes on the prize. All Monday beginning at 8 on KCET.
When a pro picks his tools, only the best make the cut. These are the tools that work for a living. The heavy metal, like Makita, Ryobi, Milwaukee. And starting now, we've got over 1,000 of the best at Burrow. The big guns at the lowest prices guaranteed. Because at Burrow, we know if there's one thing better than working with the right tools, it's knowing you paid the right price. Get it right from Burrow.
Jokes. Hear 'em, tell 'em. Phone. Easy. Laugh. I'm gone.
Dial a joke. 976-LAFM. Just 95 cents.
No time for a romance novel? Call Dial Romance now to experience the fantasy of your choice.
Dial a Romance. 976-7676. Just $1.95 a call.
Hyundai Movie of the Week. Easy Rider, starring Dennis Hopper and Jack Nicholson, will return in a moment.
Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she moves me, I don't want to leave her now.
Its power will move you. Its beauty will stop you. The LeBarons, coupe and convertible, only from Chrysler. LeBarons are beauty with a passion for driving.
Something in the way she moves.
Mel Brooks is out of this world as he teams up with a dastardly, dark-helmeted villain scheming to destroy the planet of a lovely Druish princess in Spaceballs. May the Schwartz be with you. Next.
The Venice Simplon Orient Express. Naturally, the most luxurious train in the world serves the richest coffee in the world.
Oh, c'est impossible! Pas de café de Colombie! Vite, vite! Retournez à Paris!
100% Colombian coffee, handpicked by Juan Valdez.
I eat when I'm happy. I eat when I'm sad. I should weigh 500 pounds. But this is Weight Watchers spaghetti sauce. Thick, rich, one of 33 great-tasting Weight Watchers foods now in the diet section. Terrific.